So that's a little bit strange looking at your partner or girlfriend as a caregiver. But don't get me wrong, it's not the only thing. I'm just saying you have to take into consideration that's an obligation. Because if they're not going to help you, it's not going to work. Um, I actually should have had a caregiver when I left the mental health center. They didn't let me leave on my own when I signed out AMA. My brother had to come and get me and say that he was taking me home to our place at Victoria Harbor on Georgian Drive. And then when I was there, things were very strange with the girl that I dated. Everything was fucked up for me. I suspected everybody of everything, and I was crazy. You know, watching Rambo, First Blood 1, 2, 3, now 4. Charles Bronson, the vigilante. John Wayne, the original guy with the white hat. Johnny Cash, the Man in Black. Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. The old pothead. Was never a really good singer. I mean, he could put it up with Julio Iglesias, but I don't know if he's on a stomp down do-si-do kind of guy. Oh, what was I saying about memory? No. Yeah. Can't remember what I started talking about. Shit. You need to recognize that you're dependent. I can't think far enough ahead to run a business. And I can't think far enough in the past to successfully run a business. I forget everything every 10 minutes. It's done. It's not going to change. You could get a notebook, sir. Sir, you should get a notebook and a pencil and write everything down. Yes, that's fantastic, but I forgot my pencil and my notebook. It's fuckery. But it is absolutely a direct side effect of brain injury. This all started after I got beat up by Paul. My head was kicked into the wall in MSS. First brain injury occurrence was my father hitting my head into the walls. That brought about anger issues, but temper tantrums, screaming, throwing your head on yourself on the floor, etc., etc. Your baby. No, but when the aggressive, violent stuff started happening, it was after I got beat up in high school. That's when my family tried to send me to the mug house and get rid of me because nobody was going to come forward and say that I had previous brain injury, and they were obviously aware that what's happening to me is now I have a secondary brain injury and I'm going crazy, like right crazy. And instead of doing that, they just figured they'd send me to a shrink and tell the shrink I was crazy. Nothing's ever happened to me. I'm crazy. Not, he's had multiple, many concussions and head injuries. So that closes the door on treatment and therapy because you don't know what's wrong with you. You're getting treatment from a doctor who gives you medication that forcibly induces memory loss when your injury is already causing memory loss. I was walking around with my fucking tongue hanging out, drooling on myself, drinking alcohol, just betraying everybody. Wasn't proud of the person I was. I wasn't a scumbag like scumbag, but I wasn't proud of my behavior. I couldn't help it though either. I had a brain injury, brain damage. Not only nobody helping me get through it, nobody telling me what's wrong so that I can find my own way through it. In fact, telling me something the furthest other end of the scope is wrong with me. I don't know. I had no chance. You know, I'm 50 and I'm just starting to change it and realize what they did to me now. Things like this, people that do things like this to their family members over liability settlements, insurance money, etc. It should be fucking criminal. Criminal. It should not be a civil matter. And